Hi, my name's Ian and I want to welcome you to another 5-minute family devotion here at Ingadine Heathcote Anglican Church. At 5-minute family devotions, we're going through God's big story and we're looking at the story of the Bible and how God is working on each and every page to bring people into a relationship with Him once more. Well, so far we've learned about the ways that God worked in Abraham's family. A great nation was going to come through Abraham's family. Yesterday we learned about Abraham's son Isaac. And today we're going to learn a little bit more about Isaac's family. Well, after Abraham died, God's promises were going to be continued through his son Isaac and his family. A great nation was going to come from Isaac's family. And today we're going to learn about two of Isaac's sons, his sons Jacob and Esau. Today's story is from Genesis chapter 26 and chapter 27. And we're going to do a find a word today as we hear the story, so make sure you look hard. The words will come up and see if you can find them before I show you them. If you really need help, maybe what you can do is you can press pause and have a look for it as you're going along. Well, the first word that you've got to find is Isaac. Well, Isaac married a woman named Rebecca, and they were married for 20 years before they were able to have children. Could you find Isaac? Here it is. Well, the next word you're going to be looking for is Rebecca. Well, finally, Rebecca became pregnant. And guess what? She was going to have twins. Brothers, well, they always fight, don't they? But Rebecca's sons were fighting from inside her womb. Rebecca asked God about what was going on, and God told her that the older brother would serve the younger. Well, could you find Rebecca? Here it is. Well, when they were born, the twins were very, very different from each other. The first son was named Esau. Now, Esau is the next word you're going to look for. Esau was red and hairy. Woohoo! Go red-headed hairy guys. And the other son's name was Jacob. He had soft and smooth skin. Isaac's favourite child was Esau, and Rebecca's favourite child was Jacob. Could you find Esau? Here it is. Okay, the next word you're going to look for is Jacob. Have a look. Well, Esau was a hunter who loved to be outside and go hunting, but Jacob was quieter and he stayed home. One day, Esau was so hungry and he saw Jacob cooking. Esau was so hungry that he said, "I'll give you my birthright if you give me that stew." Well, could you find Jacob? Here it is. Esau said, "You can have my birthright." Well, birthright is the next word that you're going to look for. Have a look. The birthright means that he would have a special privilege should their father have died. Jacob agreed because it would mean that he'd be in charge, all for a bowl of soup. Okay, could you find birthright? Here it is. But there was one more thing that was important. Isaac still needed to give his blessing to one of his sons. That's our next word, blessing. Have a look. It would mean that the son would be the head of the family, the one who would receive the blessing. Who would that be? Well, surely it would be Isaac's favourite son, Esau. Could you find blessing? Here it is. Well, but Rebecca wanted Jacob to have the blessing, and she needed to trick Isaac for that. So she disguised Jacob to be like Esau. That's our next word, disguise. Have a look. She put hair on his arms and dressed him in Esau's clothes and made him tasty food to take to his father. Now Isaac was going blind, and as Jacob came in, he was a bit confused. Isaac thought it was Esau in front of him because of the disguise. He had hairy arms and he smelt like Esau. Could you find disguise? Here it is. And so Isaac said, "May God give you earth's riches. May all nations serve you. May you be lord over your brothers, and may you be blessed." Esau missed out, and Isaac gave the blessing to Jacob. Now what Jacob did wasn't a nice thing, but he saw how important it was to have God's amazing blessing on him. God's promise that one day someone from Abraham's family would come to bless the whole world was now going to come through someone in Jacob's family. And even though Jacob acted in a sinful way and treated others badly, God's plan wasn't going to be stopped. God would still work one day to bring blessing to everyone. Makes me think of another time that people didn't act the way they should. You see, there was one person who never deserved to be treated badly. His name was Jesus. That's our last word. See if you can find Jesus. Have a look. Now, Jesus didn't deserve to be treated badly, but he came and he died for us so that we might be forgiven for our sin. Even though Jesus was treated badly by being killed, God was still in control, and he was bringing blessing to the whole world. The blessing that Jacob received came true in Jesus. How awesome is that? Well, could you find Jesus? Here it is. Well, in a couple of seconds, a couple of questions are going to come up on the board. And as a family, I'd like to invite you to read, to think, and to pray. And pause the video as you do each one together as a family. Remember, keep on sending your photos and your videos in, and we'll say good day to you in the next video.